The northern section of the Oxford Canal starts at Wigrams Turn, otherwise known as Knapton Junction. It finishes just under 28 miles later at Hawkesbury Junction, where the Oxford Canal joins the Coventry Canal. Part 1 of the walk takes us from Wigrams Turn along what is now part of the Grand Union Canal to Braunston. Then a further 7 miles to Hillmorton Locks near Rugby. Wigrams Turn, where the Warwick and Knapton Canal met the Oxford in 1800, takes its name from the original toll collector, whose name was John Wigram, and from the vantage point of Wigram Bridge you have a good view of Wigrams Turn Marina. It soon becomes apparent that the Oxford was originally designed as a contour canal, as it starts to wriggle through attractive countryside. At Lower Shugborough, you pass the Moorish-style St John the Baptist Church built in 1864, and then there's the remains of one of the many old wharfs we'll come across. There's no commercial traffic now, but the canal is still well used, with plenty of pleasant mooring places if you make sure you stay away from bridges with the render falling off. It's a rural canal, popular with hires and the shiny boat brigade alike. But there are exceptions. Originally following Bridge 98, the canal staggered across country to Braunston, like a drunken navvy. But during the 1830s, this stretch taking us over the River Lem, together with much of the canal north of Braunston, was straightened, substantially reducing its length and journey times in an attempt to compete with the railways. Approaching Braunston, you catch a view of the Saints' Church. Known as the Cathedral of the Canals, it's where many canal workers have been matched and dispatched. You then reach the magnificent Horsley Bridges, which have dominated Braunston Turn for 200 years. There's a signpost if you've lost your bearings, but if you turn right you'll reach the historic centre of Braunston with its pumping station, stop house and marina. We'll bear left as the Oxford Canal takes its leave of the Grand Union. All Saints can still be seen as you pass boats moored in a bucolic landscape. The perfect place to enjoy a meal in peaceful surroundings. It's clear where the canal has been straightened, and this was in part due to the surveying skills of Mark, the father of Isambard Kingdom Brunel. These improvements shorten the length of the northern section by about 15 miles to speed up traffic. Dunchurch Pools is reached with its impressive traditionally styled bridge. Opened in 2019, it's billed as a high-quality eco-tourism marina set in parkland and natural wildlife habitats. Designed by the same people as the Eden project, there's room for 550 boats. What you can't see clearly is one of His Majesty's prisons, which is located adjacent to the marina. The giveaway is the nearby Braunston Bridge. But don't worry, it's only a Category C establishment. There seems no end to the rolling lush countryside. This could be the Yorkshire Dales rather than the Midlands. With the M45 in the distance, boats can take advantage of the Barbie Strait. And this map shows just by how much the Barbie Strait has been straightened. You past Barbie Moorings, which has been here since 2011, and then more long-term moorings. I didn't bother to check what was buried here. At the end of the strait there's another wharf which has reinvented itself into a smart trading estate. A little further on, Hillmorton Wharf is still a boat building and maintenance yard. It certainly sounds very busy and has a small marina attached. After the waterside pub, you're reminded that the game, which uses odd-shaped balls, was invented close by, and the attractive scenery seems to disappear under rugby's urban sprawl. This part of the walk ends at Hillmorton Locks, which calls itself the busiest flight of locks in the country. Its 3 locks were certainly busy enough in 1840 to warrant duplication. They were also made narrower to decrease the time taken by each boat. Unusually, but not uniquely, cast iron gates were fitted, and these are still in place in Lock 2 after being refurbished in 2011. In 1842, over 21,000 boats passed through these locks, but it's a little quieter today as we end part 1 of our walk. Check out my other walks along the Grand Union, Oxford Canal and Birmingham Canal navigations. Thanks go to Robbie Juice for composing the backing track for this one. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon on another towpath.